I was scrolling through YouTube yesterday looking for more channels and niches to share with you guys and came across this channel. Now it looks pretty basic. They have a total of 16 videos and were launched no more than 4 days ago. You can take a closer look at the views that they've gotten since they've launched. This video has 750,000 views, 100,000 views, 100,000 views. In total, they've generated around 1 million views. In fact, it's probably more than this because it takes YouTube some time to process, like 1 or 2 days to process. So it's definitely more than this, but around 1 million views in just 4 days after launching. And from my estimates, have made around $4,500 after launching their channel 4 days ago. In fact, let me just jump into one of these videos live for you right now so you can take a closer look at what this content actually is.
For the country in war, we can demonstrate our loyalty, our fealty. And then they would return with their uniforms on and be lynched.
Trump's insecurity toward the Hollywood elite, the very people he pretends to hate in his political stump speeches, runs deep. He rails against the elites in New York and Los Angeles.
And that's basically it. And if you can't tell, this person that we're seeing on camera right now, this so-called, person behind the channel, is completely AI. In fact, this entire channel and any parts where quote unquote this channel is adding a person on camera or adding a commentary is all completely AI. Now, I'll be very honest, I would not recommend that you go this AI heavy route where you have an AI person, an AI commentary, everything just AI, simply due to YouTube's policies and sort of the direction they're moving over the next few months and years. But the reason I'm showing you this clip and even reviewing this channel as a whole is just simply due to the fact that the results are undeniable. This niche is clearly working. And if this channel is able to see these types of numbers, see this level of success in just 4 days after launching with complete AI slob content, goes to show you just how well you can do if you actually have a strategy behind it. So before I go into actually showing you the way you can make content like this with a better strategy, let's actually understand why this channel is absolutely crushing it, how they're getting these types of numbers, and actually put my 4 years of experience to good use for you guys. There are 3 reasons as to why this channel is basically just being handed these views and money. The first one, and the most evident one that you see when looking at the channel, is the niche. You can clearly see that the niche that this channel is in is basically in the political niche. By simply making topics that cover a lot of the viral topics that are going on actively right now, talking about big key figures, as you can see on this on these videos and the thumbnails, and more or less just leeching off the American political space, which is absolutely massive and has a very passionate audience. Number 2 is the packaging of the way they put together their videos, their thumbnails, and their titles. If you take a close look at the way that they're packaging their videos, when it comes to their thumbnails, when it comes to their titles, they are basically ensuring that when they put together a thumbnail, they make a title, they put together a video, they are ensuring that people are clicking. By using big key figures, as this person that you can see right here, putting in titles that, for example, let's read this title, Trump humiliated in Senate, 60 senators block his laws. Very attention-grabby titles that honestly make it impossible for anyone that has any interest in politics to click. And number 3, which is probably one of the biggest contributors as to why they're seeing these numbers, is that the fact that they're using already proven viral clips as their main piece of content. And then they just simply add more engaging commentary to obviously make the content original and also just add more engagement. For example, with this clip in this video that did 750,000 views for them, what they've done is they've taken an already viral, proven to work clip and just made it more engaging. For example, this clip that they're using in their source video, I've literally just found that I can show you right now, which is this very clip. This is the same clip that they used in their very channel. They just simply added commentary, made it more engaging. But as you can see, this clip has already gone viral. Like, people are talking about this topic. It's already grabbed a ton of attention. You'll also notice it was posted 3 days ago, which this video was also posted 2 days ago. So literally the day after that video was posted, making sure that buzz is still there. It's kind of genius. They're taking advantage of an already proven to go viral clip, making that their source clip, adding more engagement to it to make it even more viral prone, which is a big reason as to why they're seeing the results they are. So they're truly taking advantage of one of the most untapped and profitable niches out there. In fact, this isn't the only channel that I found, right? I was obviously looking for channels for you guys. This is probably the biggest one that I saw that's had some insane results, but it's definitely not the only one. Here's another channel that I also found with 2,000 subscribers and only 15 videos, right? And you can see 100,000 views on their very first video and a bunch of other videos taking off. And again, launched literally 13 days ago. Or here's another channel that was launched 2 weeks ago and already getting tens of thousands of views on their videos as well. Or this channel that was also launched just 2 months ago and and you can see the videos and the views that they're getting just after 2 months of launching. Like, I could literally go on and on. So trust me when I say this niche is extremely untapped and probably something you want to take advantage of. So let me actually show you exactly how to make videos just like these channels and even this channel in specific, so you could literally, after watching this video, launch your channel today. So there's going to be 3 tools that you're going to need in order to make this happen. And as mentioned, with the way that I'm going to be showing you, it's going to be better than the channel that we just checked out that isn't just a bunch of AI slob that YouTube doesn't like. So the 3 tools are 4K video downloader, which is more or less a video downloader that we can download source clips from, an application called Descript, which is an AI video editor. It's going to make the process for making these types of videos very easy, and then also ChatGPT, just to help us with the script writing process and make things very easy there as well. So once you have those 3 tools, the first thing that you need to do is actually find a source clip that you can add commentary to. For the sake of this example and showing you, like, I can literally make a video just like this channel, I'll go ahead and actually do a source clip, the same one that they used for their video that got 750,000 views. So I've already found this video. Of course, you can find your own clips or find a lot of these different channels that I just showed you and see what topics they're covering and where they're finding their source clips. But I'll just go ahead and use this one as an example. So this is where 4K video downloader comes in. What you want to do is you want to copy the link of the source clip that you want to download. And then once you have 4K video downloader uploaded, you just want to open it up. It's going to look like this. And all you need to do is literally click this button called paste link, and it's just going to download the video. And once you have the video downloaded, you want to open up Descript and then go ahead and upload the video into Descript. So you want to click new project, video project, and then upload your video here. And as the video is processing, what we can do is we can actually zoom in the clip a little bit so we can remove a lot of the fluff that we don't want to show in our video. So we can remove that sort of bottom section, zoom in on the main key figures so we can keep things nice and clean. Now, when it comes to the commentary part and the actual script, we're going to be using ChatGPT and my already proven to work AI prompt that me and my clients use for my no team strategy that I'll also link in the description below, just the same as all the other tools. This is what the prompt looks like. You just have to input the title for your video, and I'll go ahead and use the same title that this channel used just for the sake of this example, copy and paste it over here in the title. And as far as the transcript, luckily with Descript, they make it very easy. They literally give you the full transcript, so you can literally just copy and paste it. Of course, make sure you clean up the clip if you need to make it shorter, or if the channel you're trying to replicate is a longer clip or shorter clip, whatever it may be. I'll just go and copy the whole transcript and then paste it into here, and then go ahead and paste. And then ChatGPT is more or less going to come back to you with an intro and outro and also 8 different pause points that you can pause within the source clip that you gave it to add some commentary, and also the exact script that you can use. So it makes it very easy and very straightforward. Now let me actually show you how you can add your commentary to the video just the same like all of these other channels. So what you want to do is you want to find the section that you want to pause on. You can use the ChatGPT and even search up, if you do Command F, you can search up the exact words that ChatGPT gives you to pause on, so you can find it very easily. But let's say I want to pause on this section right here. What you want to do is you want to make this a little bigger so you can see this full thing. And then you want to double click on that section you want to basically add your commentary into. And then you want to do what's called add a freeze frame. And what this is basically going to do is going to add a still image that you can sort of put in the background as you're speaking and adding your commentary. And then you also want to remove it from script, put it to the side so we can delete this empty section that we don't need. And then wherever this gap is where you can actually record in your commentary. So you put the cursor there, and then you click this record button and do audio only. And then you can just simply record in your commentary for this part of the video. And you can do whatever. I'll just do, this blah, 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 blah commentary here, and then pause there. And then it's just going to process that audio, put it in that very section that you put right here. Let me make this shorter so you can see. And then once you've done that, you want to actually add an image, because if you notice, it's just a black screen. You don't want a black screen within your YouTube video. That's where you bring in this image back over, and then you're just going to resize it just to match your commentary section. And then if I let it play, you'll sort of see what this looks like.
Set it up
per part of the video. And you can do whatever. I'll just do, this blah, 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 blah commentary here.
with his...
And then as you can see, it goes back into the clip. It's very seamless, very easy, and very straightforward. And you just simply repeat this for any other pieces of commentary that you want to add into the clip. And as mentioned, this is a better way to make better content of them, because clearly this is not just a bunch of AI slop content. We don't just have some random AI commentator and then AI voice. It's actually going to abide by YouTube's policies and where YouTube's stance is when it comes to AI, basically ensuring that we can outcompete these channels and actually build a proper brand. And you can literally just pump out the same videos just like this channel and maybe see the same results as they've seen in the past 4 days. If you do a good job with the topic selection, you're making good thumbnails and titles, it's very easy to do. So take advantage of this untapped niche that's clearly absolutely crushing it with the strategy that I gave you. All the tools that I use will be linked in the description to also make it very easy. And if you want to explore a little bit deeper of sort of how my clients do this at a much deeper level, and even deeper than sort of what I shared here, you're free to DM me on my Instagram at YouTubeClove, which I've been running for 4 years and working with clients for 4 years as well. And if you have any questions at all about the strategy that I gave you, you can comment them down below. I answer any and all questions. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next one.